Right after we pause for this message. Well, we had a real skirmish just moments ago following a face-off. It all started when Santa Claus and Piestany collided. Now the two of them have got their helmets off, and Santa Claus and Piestany are going at it. The two of them flailing away at each other, and they're going to be gone. Now we have Murray. I think that Joseph with the player on and another foul, and you don't see this in international hockey. You just don't see players getting their helmets off and fighting because fighting is automatically getting. Now it's Keane. He's going at it with Salapugan, Fleury, and Piestany are battling. Oh, if Keane ever throws him, he has left the Soviet player, and now Santa Claus is back at it again. Santa Claus is crossing the line. He has left the Soviet player, Piestany. Everyone is on him. I've never seen this in international play.
Never.
This is terrible.
There's a breakdown. This is unbelievable.
Going at
There's two guys on the Canadian player here. There's two guys on him.
And now one of the Soviet players, Smirnov just kneed one of the Canadian players in the neutral zone. The goaltenders are now going at it. This is terrible.
This is unbelievable. This has never been seen in international hockey.
International hockey. The way these players are going at it.
Goalies are going
Even
at
the
it.
goaltenders are fighting. John Simpson has the goaltender down. And there's no way they can restore order here.
There's
The linesman,
absolutely no way. As a matter of fact, they don't know how to deal with it even.
they don't know how to deal with a situation like this.
Huh. This
Now,
is
some
an
of the
unbelievable
Canadian
scene.
players are trying to maintain order. They're fighting all over the ice.
Pandemonium here. Completely just.
Now, I don't know what they're going to do. Keane is ready to go again with Salapugan. There you see Sean Simpson. He has the backup goaltender down. This all started with Santa Claus and his check on Piestany. But I don't know how they're going to
players first.
continue this game because in international hockey, according to the rules, this is not permitted. But what a skirmish.
This is far
Some of
from
them are
over
still
here.
ready to go at it. And now Santa Claus comes in. He's ready to go with anybody. Santa Claus hasn't even removed his glove. He's hitting anybody around. He still has his gloves on.
This is far from over now. They're putting the lights down.
Now Elnick is involved with Konstantinov. They're trying to turn the lights off, and they've turned them off. They have
Shut the lights down in order to control the play. The referees are going
But
off
that's
the
not
ice.
going to solve anything. They turned the lights off in the arena, but that isn't going to solve anything. They're still fighting. I've never seen anything like this. Even in the National Hockey League, I can't recall as many real fights taking place. Most times, it is just a pushing and shoving battle. But right here, they are flailing away at each other. Everybody paired off. Usually, you see them grabbing each other and just hanging on. But not here. They paired off, and they really went at it. Now, Steve Dennis is trying to get the players back to the benches. Now, they might just have to call this game.
There's no question about it. There's utter pandemonium out here and complete disorganization.
The officials have left the ice. The officials have gone off the ice. The ice, of course, is littered with equipment.
Now,
And the fans here in the building are shouting, "We want hockey."
it's going to take some complete reorganization. There'll be some committee work going on at some meetings. I see the officials down there now in the penalty box area are calling for the officials of the tournament as to how to deal with it. You'll notice the clock has been shut off. The clock has been shut off and sent back to zero.
the first to leave the bench. I was watching the action down in the corner involving Santa Pass, but I think Canada may have been the first off the bench.
No, I don't want to sound like a homer, but I think when the fight was on, the one Russian player jumped out over, and he was just about 4 or 5 feet, was on the ice at least, and then the Canadians came.
Well, one Soviet player may have been the first on the ice, but the entire Canadian bench then came out.
The fans are yelling, no hockey, 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 and it'll be interesting how they specifically deal with this problem right now. There's no officials on the ice to handle it.
The officials went off the ice. Fortunately, the players themselves stopped the fighting, and now they are going to the bench. Now, I don't know what the international rule book calls for in this situation. It's never happened.
Oh, no, as a matter of fact, I think there's going to be some decisions after, because based on the fighting rules you talked about, Don, if there's a fighting rule, hey, they all have to go. I know Steve Nemeth just went in where the referees are to get the referees.
I wouldn't be surprised if the game is over. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the game is called.
Well, I know that there's no question that they're going to, that this is held in international rules and international pros held and discussed. And without question, this is a precedent that we've never seen. I see Steve Nemeth is coming back now after talking to the officials and the referee, and we'll get some kind of a position on it.
Well, we have to wait and see what the decision is going to be. The officials have not yet returned to the ice.
Oh, the interesting thing is that those of us from Canada are even as overwhelmed as anybody here, because we weren't expecting. You're never going to expect it and never expect to see it. And it'll be interesting to see how they deal with it.
Hoggood has gone off to the dressing room. The players trying to sort out their equipment. But something like this has just never happened in international hockey.
No question.
The other night in the game between Canada and the U.S., when the Canadian player Chason was ejected along with Hartman of the U.S. team, they were suspended for 1 game. Now the players are going off the ice. The players are leaving the ice. Fred Walker is down at the Canadian bench. Fred, what's happening?
Everett Sandy Pass, you were the first one.